magic.
This is like Willy Wonka.
It really is.
Wow, going in.
Loaded with some wine here.
He's sucking it out.
And start the spillage. So in wines that are sweeter, like for example ice wine, or some of our Gewürztraminer wines, adding some Riesling really helps to balance everything out. So this Riesling here is most likely going to not be bottled as such.
Cheers. Cheers.
Today we're wrapping up our tour with Jacob and trying out some delicious wine.
This is the Skunk Works operation.
Oh yeah, we're going to the old cellar now.
Old cellar, cool.
We actually have some of our 2024 white wines that we're aging in barrel. We only have a few. They're pretty much all here right now. But the one that I want to show you, we're very proud of. It's actually a barrel-aged Pinot Grigio.
Oh, nice.
These barrels, by the way, most of them, like especially these ones on the ground, are not oak.
Oh.
These are acacia barrels. So acacia is quite different than oak in that it doesn't give as strong of a flavor. It's still toasted on the inside like an oak barrel is, but the result is a much more subtle effect on the wine, and that's perfect for white wine.
Oh, okay.
So we're starting to now use these barrels on some of our whites. We haven't
just on the whites.
Yeah, we haven't actually released one of these wines yet. These are like the first that we'll have. But if you come in the future, you'll eventually see more of the of these acacia barrels coming. So we're gonna try from this one right here. Beautiful Pinot Grigio. We're so excited about this wine. Bring your glasses. Sorry.
You're fine.
If you could. Don't want to make too much of a mess. There's Oh, we'll do it again. And I'm gonna take some too.
Thank you.
Because why not? So what I like about the acacia is that, like I was describing to you guys, the effect is very subtle. So this doesn't really have like a smoky taste to it. Instead, it's the texture that's going to be influenced. When you taste this wine, you'll notice that it's really, really smooth. Like a lot smoother than a white wine kind of normally is. It doesn't have that zing that maybe that Riesling we tried earlier had.
You gonna try it? It's acacia?
Acacia, yep.
Acacia. And it's brand
Very good.
new.
Citrusy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it. Very light. I would say refreshing.
Very refreshing.
Very summery.
It's very good way to describe it is very round.
Yes.
Like the actual texture, the way it fills your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not angular like the Riesling was. It's very like round. And
Goes
soft.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, it's good. Would this one be better like chilled?
Maybe a little bit more, but I actually like it at this kind of cellar temperature.
Yeah?
Because the thing is, when you start getting into barrel-aged wines,
It's gonna change, isn't it? Like a lot.
If you serve barrel-aged wines too cold, the flavor of the barrel tends to be masked a little bit, which is fine if you're trying to really focus on like the fruity notes in a wine. And this is why white wines are pretty much unanimously served chilled, because generally they're not done in barrels. So all that the wine has is its fruity, you know, the primary flavor from the grapes.
Oh, okay.
And here's a telling thing as well is, let's say you are, you know, fortunate enough to be a judge at a wine competition, which is a super cool position to be in. Every wine that you taste, if it's a good competition, room temperature. Every single wine, sparkling, ice wine,
Doesn't
white
matter.
wine,
Okay.
doesn't matter. Also in the same glass, same shape glass for all the wines. It's a way to eliminate bias.
Oh, okay.
So,
Less variables.
what's that?
Less
exactly,
variables.
less variables, right? Because you can a wine that maybe has something a little bit off. If you serve it cold, well, now maybe what was off doesn't show anymore.
So if you have the Chardonnay that you put in the fridge, you take it out to drink it. If you don't finish the whole bottle, would you put it back in the fridge?
Then you definitely would, yes. So that's why you saw a lot of our tanks being stored really cold. because that preserves the flavors.
And that won't ruin it though. Like say it sits in there in the fridge now until the next day.
No, that'll help it. That'll help it make it.
Okay.
Now it is time to try ice
Now
wine.
we go into the old part of the cellar. So to keep in mind, this is now the belly of the beast where we're doing a lot of the work. A lot of times the wines that end up in this cellar are closer to finished production. So we can actually, just on the other side of like the wall here is our bottling facility. And these tanks are the closest to the bottling line. So usually we try to keep stuff here that's like almost ready to go.
Okay.
So lots of finished stuff here. A lot of our gems are in this row here in these really small tanks. So in the dark corner of our cellar, we have a gem that is hiding. I mentioned earlier, I didn't want to spoil the surprise for you, but our last harvest or last season, we had a very, very good year for ice wine. It got really cold really quickly, and it was dry in the fall. So it was like a miracle ice wine harvest. We couldn't resist the opportunity to make another one of our unique ice wines, like world's first. We are the only winery in Canada that grows Corvina.
Oh.
We have a very small vineyard of it. And last year, we took the bold decision to make a Corvina ice wine.
Nice.
It has a very beautiful color, and I'd love for you guys to see it. It's kind of hard to see though when it's
Dungeon-esque.
yeah, when we're like in the dungeon. You are.
Thank you.
And then the white ice wines have more of a golden color, but the Corvina grape actually has a very light color naturally. So you end up with more of this like orangey, almost like salmon rosé color.
Yeah. Sort of pinky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells so good.
What should we smell though? Because I can't quite.
Think like
Sugar.
yes, that of course something
Syrup.
sweet. Think some kind of a jam, whether
Yeah.
it's like maybe like a cherry
What,
or something. Apricot, yeah, is common for this wine. For me, I'm getting a lot of almost like a pomegranate or something, like a very light. But yeah, a lot of the apricot for sure.
Cheers.
You do this one? Oh my God, when can we buy this?
Almost like I told you.
It's funny. It's not
Yep.
super sweet.
This is
Yeah.
really balanced. So yeah, people that have had a chance to try this really, really love it.
So will this get sweeter as it stays in there? Or?
No, so it's essentially finished.
Oh, okay.
All that needs to happen is it needs to run through one more very, very light filtration
Mm-hmm.
before it goes into the bottle.
This is really good.
So we have to come back because this one's available in August.
Hopefully, if all goes well.
That'll fit my truck. No, that won't fit in my truck.
Well, you never know though.
The tank.
No, well,
For during the summer.
Going
It's
out.
Amazing. No worries.
so after you.
Thank you.
And we've stuck to a very similar blend on this wine throughout the years. It's generally 60% Gewürztraminer, 40% Riesling. It's kind of the sweet spot that we found.
Shall we try?
Yes, give it a taste.
Can you give it a whirl?
So I guess the question would be, as far as swirling, is that more for reds or should you be swirling whites
It's
as
a-
well?
You can do it for all
Aerating,
wines.
is it really like, does it really do anything?
It does. It plays into what I was saying while we were tasting the
Get
white.
the
out of
flavor to
barrel.
come like
It gets the aromas out. So
to get up in your nose.
So like you wouldn't want to swirl your glass and then like
Set.
put it away for a while because then you're missing all the flavor that you just released.
You wasted it. Yeah.
Cheers.
The only wine that you might hear people say not to swirl is sparkling wine, just because the CO2 naturally brings out the aromas.
So Jacob, are you originally from Canada?
Yeah, I was born and raised and still live in Niagara Falls.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep, so these are my stomping grounds.
Okay.
And although I've been, although my family's was never in the wine industry or anything, I feel like I've been genetically predisposed to work in wine. My dad's side of the family is Italian. My mom's side of the family is French.
Oh, okay.
I
Nice.
Got it all
literally bleed
covered.
wine.
You're all covered. He's all in.
Yep.
Yes.
And then also on top of that, so part of why I think I've been able to stay at Pillitteri so long and it factors into why I feel so at home here is that my grandparents on the Italian side know Gary and Lena very well.
Oh.
They've known each other for like 40 years, 40, 50 years. It's funny now because my nonna will still come to the winery, and whenever she's here and Lena's there, they just go off and talk about whatever and reminisce about the old days, talk about the cherries. And 2020, as I described when we talked about the white wine, was a very good year for red wine. It was so good, in fact, that our plan was that in 2020 we were only going to make our exclamation series. And that was going to be all of our red wine. Red wine was going to go in this label. What happened though is we have one vineyard of Cabernet Franc that's quite a bit younger, maybe about 10 to 15 years old. And while we were doing our blending sessions, we realized that the barrels from the younger vines were a little bit more fruity, a little bit more like easy drinking. And instead of blending them away into this wine that's supposed to be like a little bit bigger, a little bit more robust, we made a small batch of this wine instead. What would normally happen for this label is it would be the declassified exclamation wines from years that are maybe a little bit more challenging. So it's kind of unique that we would have the same variety from the same year to be able to taste side by side like this. So this is the 2020 Coretto Cab Franc. It was an oak for 19 months. So kind of like in the middle of where our aging would be. The exclamation wine was in barrel for 24 months, so 2 years. And another difference is that it's from the oldest vineyards of Cab Franc that we have. So those vines are probably average 30 years old. Maybe some 25, maybe some 35, but if you average it out, about 30. There's also a higher percentage of brand new barrels in this wine, probably about 30%. Whereas this wine is exclusively older barrels. So you should see quite the difference in them. Even the color, that's why I like doing side by side.
And that's very interesting that 2020 was such a great year for wine, but maybe not some other
Not
things.
so much for other things,
So
Yeah.
I just find it interesting.
Well, at least we got something out of it.
right?
Yes.
That's not as blended up as the exclamation point.
So as far as the color, they look a bit similar though.
They do now, but the best way to look at the colors is always if you tilt the glasses like this and look over like the white counters.
Oh, I can see the light.
Yeah.
I'm
You'll see a difference. That's why I like doing this, where you can try side by side the same.
not gonna screw it up
variety.
again. Not gonna screw it up.
You have the correct.
I do.
Okay.
I screwed up again.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just gonna do the cap off.
I'm chewing on it. Ooh, it's a little sticky. A little tannin action going
Make
on.
sure you save some.
It can be hard though. Is this okay?
So it's a tiny bit dry.
Yeah, it's definitely dry.
Yeah, I mean it's good, but not super dry.
I'm trying to get past the dryness and like taste something though.
But not super dry.
The stickiness is easy. It's like
I'm gonna say, you're gonna laugh at me. I'm gonna say chocolate.
That's a pretty common thing for the wine. Again, coming from the barrels.
I might smell chocolate actually.
So when you smell that descriptor, that can only really come from mainly from barrels.
Do you smell chocolate?
I picked up the smokiness for once.
Yeah,
I never have before.
See, I don't.
It's like super subtle.
I'm not picking up that.
It's just not
though.
like campfire level smoky, right? It's
No,
like
it's
more
not
of a subtle.
It's not Canadian wildfire.
Yeah,
you know, it's
exactly. Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, we've all gotten used to that smell at this point.
Like, yeah, yeah.
You want to drink it in really small pours. That's how I drink wine at home. It's probably super weird for if you were just like a fly on the wall watching me drink wine at home, like when I'm by myself, because I pour myself little bits at a time, like oop, an ounce or two, oop, another ounce or two. I'll still drink the whole
Yeah,
bottle,
you
but
can see how much lighter the Pillitteri is than the exclamation.
I'm gonna queue up our next red as well. Let me go get that.
Okay. This one does not taste as nice as the exclamation.
No, the exclamation's a lot nicer. Definitely. It's smoother.
Yes. This one is not horrible, but I don't know. It's
It's New Yorkie.
it smells nice, but it's not as.
It's not smooth.
Oh sure, yeah, I'll be here. Don't worry. Actually, I'm gonna come
fruit
steal
fly.
that later. So, to sort of complete our red wine journey, I'm going to show you guys one of our Appassimento wines, because you must try one. We saw the kilns where we dry the grapes on the tour.
Yes.
The one you're going to be sampling is made 100% from Merlot. I figured I'd at least show you some. I mean, we tried Merlot from the barrels, but I wanted to show you one of our more premium Merlots just to see the sort of the potential it has. This one's really cool, not just because the grapes were dried. It was also aged in barrels for 2 years, like the Exclamation wine. And it is from 2016.
It's unexpected.
Oh, it's a good year.
So now you're tasting something from sort of a back vintage.
8 years ago.
Has a very different color compared to the younger Cap Francs that we just tried.
That's a cool label for sure.
As nice as it is to tell people, you know, to talk about wine and be like, oh, you know, this, I know it tastes good now, but imagine, you know, aging this wine for 5 years or 10 years. For people to actually do that, it's pretty slim. You don't really get a lot of people who are actually taking that recommendation. The
We
vast
have a
majority
hard
of wine
time.
is consumed right away.
We have a really hard time laying down wine. Yeah, it almost smells like ice wine.
Kind of. Because it
has,
has
like-
that like overripe character.
Yeah, it does have like a jammy
Yeah.
kind of nose to it.
Well, because remember,
It's
when
like-
by drying the grapes, we are over ripening them, right? We're getting it to that sort of extreme level of ripeness.
Oh, it makes sense.
So naturally, it's going to reflect that kind of flavor.
It totally does. God, it's so cool how it all.
It smells jammy.
Yeah. Yep.
Cheers.
Sometimes people smell it and they're like, oh, it's like this wine smells kind of like raisins. I'm like, yeah, well, it's literally made out of raisins. No, not fully.
It's not
They're
like-
not fully raisined, but
It-
still.
The taste is different.
So it's not like it doesn't like smelling it. I would think like late harvest or something. Like it would have like that jammy smell, but then it's not syrupy when you drink it. It's
Well, it's fully dry and it's also at like 16% alcohol. So this is a big boy.
Maybe that's why
it's dangerous.
you're smelling the alcohol, maybe?
It's very stealthy.
Oh yeah, I had a guy.
Like I can't taste the alcohol.
Yeah. I had a guy one time, he was giving all the wines nicknames. And the nickname he gave this wine stuck. He called it the Silent Assassin.
It's very appropriate.
I was like, yeah, because it is like, it creeps up on you, you know? You don't. I have to tell people it's 16%. I've never had somebody taste this and be like, whoa, is that 16%?
We are. We are.
It's good, but I almost like the Cabernet Franc better.
Putting a cork in a wine, for us, is telling you that, hey, you should put a little bit more thought into when you open this bottle. You know, because it's going to take more time to open.
Yeah.
You know, you might want to think twice before just cracking it open.
Yeah. Actually, that makes
Wow, there's a lot of psychology and
There
like
is.
marketing in
Oh, yeah.
the whole thing. So like this bottle right here, nice and heavy, has the puck. This one's like, this screams "lay me down."
Oh yeah, this
Where?
is basically like part wine, part weapon. So I'll have you guys try a couple ice wines. That'll be our grand finale.
To the sweetest we go.
yes.
And we're gonna start with the classic. This is what you always need to try when you come to Pillitteri, is our Vidal ice wine.
Okay.
So what we're the most well known for. This is that grape that overwinters really well, so it's naturally sort of the best choice for doing ice wine.
Swirling ice wine is required.
Yes. And
Salud.
Salud. It smells really good.
Yeah. I know.
It's
You
pretty
really
good.
can't go wrong with
I can't even
it.
describe it. It's just too good.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's always like, I don't know how I can drink like super dry stuff and then this and like be happy with both, but
In ice wine, you can pair it with cheese or
pour it over ice cream.
certain desserts, right?
Oh yeah, and there's all kinds of uses for it. We've recently excelled a lot in the
is so
world of
good.
doing cocktails with ice wine. To the point now where Barrelhead, they just this year launched, first I've ever seen anywhere in the world, a on tap ice wine cocktails. I'm throwing this in because you can buy this. That's really
Okay.
good. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon ice wine.
Okay.
This one's really cool because, unlike the Vidal, which has held up really pure over the years. This one has started to take on a little bit more of that caramelized, a little bit more of that almost port-like flavor that you get from an older wine. It's really quite a delicacy. Very few people are crazy enough to make a Cabernet Sauvignon iced wine. It overwinters just about as good as Cab Franc does. The problem is there's way less of it planted because it's far less reliable for a table wine.
Cheers.
On to another one.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Oh my God.
I'm wondering if anybody really hates ice wine.
There are quite a
No,
few actually.
this one's worth the risk.
Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Something I've learned about ice wine, especially working in sales of ice wine, is that by a huge margin, the hardest people to sell ice wine to are people from Southern Ontario. The hardest.
Why?
Because they all just think that it's super sweet, and they're like, well, you know, everyone here has been given a bottle as a gift at some point, and it's in their wine rack, and they don't know if it's still good anymore, and they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the rest of the world worships ice wine. It's like the super rare, you know.
We've heard the Japanese tourist bus will come in and they'll like wipe you guys out.
Yeah, well, we're probably getting wiped out as we speak. I don't know if you saw there was a big Chinese group that came in.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. One of the grapes that you don't really see very often in ice wine as well is Gewürztraminer. Gewürztraminer is complicated to make ice wine from because it actually will ripen. If you're making a regular wine, it ripens in September. Most of the ice wine grapes typically ripen later, like October usually, because then they have to sit on the vine fully ripe for less time. But imagine your grapes that ripen in September, sitting on the vine all the way through all the heat of the rest of the fall, plus all the winter, to hopefully get cold enough and there somehow still be grapes left. So Gewürztraminer is not often something that we choose to make ice wine from. We've done it a few times. This is now a wine that you guys can't buy. Very sad to report. But you might recognize the bottle.
We do.
This one is a 500 ml, so not 750. But it's a really cool wine that we actually aged for over 10 years. This is a 2012 vintage Gewürztraminer ice wine. It was aged in barrels, unlike ice wines are conventionally.
So will you guys ever sell that or no?
Yeah, so this is a wine that will be sold soon. We have this bottle just as like a sample bottle. Mainly, it will be sold in Asia. However, I'm not even sure if it's going to end up on the shelves here.
Oh, it may not be here.
Yeah, it might not be something that actually ends up being like on our retail shelves.
Oh.
We're not worthy.
When we sell it, it's probably going to be in the $150 to $200 range, probably something like that. It's quite a unique wine. Yeah,
So you try a Gewürztraminer?
Wait. So if you like this, we're gonna hope it's here in December, maybe.
Super rare.
Yeah, this is like a.
This is super rare.
Maybe a unicorn, maybe not. We'll see.
Ooh, a unicorn ice wine.
But Jacob did say it'd be a bit pricey.
It's only money. Caskets don't come with Lugadrax.
I just saw that we had it open. I was like, yeah, you guys gotta try this. I can't.
It has like almost.
Hold back.
It smells.
It doesn't have the
Different,
pronounced
but good.
notes. Like, it's really.
Like,
Fly
For me,
wants it.
If I remember this wine correctly, I'm gonna taste a little bit too. But
There it is.
It
I
reminded
just like
me a
them.
lot of. It's like very nutty.
maybe that's it. It might be a nutty smell.
Oh, it's like not like it doesn't overpower you with the sweetness or
No,
anything.
no,
It's very.
Really nicely balanced.
It's crazy. It's actually crazy for an ice wine.
It's very toffee-like.
There is-
Yes.
There is like I don't know about toffee, but definitely the nuttiness comes through, and it takes its time too.
Actually-
Like I have to like
But Chuck, it's funny. Since he said toffee,
yeah.
I taste toffee.
There you go. So you're influenced.
Try it. You'll see.
Especially on the palate.
No?
A little bit more so like I don't know. It comes in late. It's not like it like
I think it's early.
finished for me. Well, maybe that is the finish. I keep picking up on the finish. Like it's like the wait for.
Oh, this one just like goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
I brought some of this wine with me to the big trade show we do in Germany, and I only had one bottle of it, but for special guests that would come, or anyone who was really into our wines, I'd let them try a little bit, and they were going crazy for this. I would have had people emailing me after the show, being like, "Oh, I'm still dreaming about that Gewurz iced wine. You let me try." Like,
So Jacob, thank you so much. That was like so informative, so fun.
thank you. It's been such a pleasure. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys,
it's
for coming.
been really, really fun.
I'm so glad we did this.
Yeah, hopefully others get to have you as a tour guide and do the same thing we did, because you learn an awful lot doing this. It's crazy. Like drinking from a fire hose, but there's wine involved, which is always good.
Oh, it's always better, right?
Everything's better with wine.
That's always ideal.
Yeah. So Jacob, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, man. Have a good day.
Yes, you guys as well, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Yeah, and you should go here.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like
come visit
immediately.
me.
Awesome tour.
Yeah.